What's going on, guys? So I was just out taking pictures, saw a UPS truck drive by. I was like, damn, I really hope that's for me. Holy shit, boys. What do we got here? Woo! This box is the size of me! Honestly though, look at the size of this damn box. I did not think this box would be this big. I thought this part was gonna take a lot longer to get here because I had no shipping information at all for it. I'm gonna get grab a knife. I'm gonna grab a knife. I'm gonna open this up right now so we can take a look at what is in here. So this big ass box is coming from my sponsor, Anti-Stock Official. Follow them on Instagram at Anti-Stock Official. So let's get this unboxing. It's nothing super crazy in here. This is a big box, but here we go. It is a JDM style STI front splitter for my car. So you can see in this little part, we got all of our hardware for it. So they're actually hard mounts, so it's not gonna be like super duper cheap. It should be good. So here it is. Here's the whole thing. Now you can see that it's just, you know, black and it's ready for painting. I don't think I'm gonna get it painted just because I don't feel like spending the money on it, because painting things can get very expensive. So I'm just gonna leave it like this, but it just adds that, you know, a little bit of aggression that I wanted in the front. I didn't go super aggressive, but this one looked like the best deal. So I'm just gonna go set it up to look how it would look on my car. I'm not gonna bolt anything in. There's a lot of hardware here. Like, it seems like a lot of hardware. So I might actually have to drill into my front bumper, but I don't know. So we're just gonna go mock it up really quick. Just looking at it mocked up a little bit. So it looks very interesting, but you know, it's gonna do some of this shit, and it's just gonna add some aggression to the car. I'm definitely it comes with all these self taps, and I've never done any kind of like modification like that before. So I'm actually gonna take my bumper off to put this on. So I'm not sure when I'm actually gonna get this on, but it should all be in the same video. But I'm really excited for how this is actually gonna look up, mock up. I'm like, it's gonna look really good, I think. And the next time I see you guys, it's gonna be a few days later, but I'm gonna be installing it for you. So I'll see you guys then. I said I was gonna do this next week, but it's literally the next day. I go into work at 4:30 today, so I got some time. So I'm just gonna quickly rip off my front bumper, and then we're gonna start seeing if we can mock everything up, make sure everything fits correctly. Because when I was holding up, like just by my hands, some stuff wasn't lining up right. But when I put it to the sides, everything looks good. So we'll see if everything is perfect with it or not. If it isn't, I don't really know what to do because I've never done modification like that before. I keep seeing all these posts, everyone's like, oh, it's finally spring, spring is sprung. Dude, it's 30 degrees outside right now. I'm still cold. Like, spring, where you at for me though? Our cold start is still a bit cold. So I'm just gonna rip off, you know, like the sidewall shit real quick. So I'm just gonna do that real fast. So I got the fender liners all taken off. There has to be a better thing than those damn push or quarter turn tabs. Those quarter turn tabs are like the worst thing I've ever experienced with any kind of like plastic clip on a car. They're just super annoying because they always break and everything. I just gonna rip the bumper off real quick. As you guys know, it's all just 10mm bolts up top to get the weather stripping off, and a few more, and a bunch on the bottom. So I'm just gonna do that real quick for you guys. So a big thing with this car that I'm honestly not a very big fan of is the fact that they use plastic clips to hold on that like entire bumper pretty much. When I had my Dodge Dart, the whole bottom was like 10mm bolts, and it's a lot more secure, and I hate those damn plastic clips because I can never get them in or you break them. So I was only having that held in together by a few bolts. I mean, everything seemed fine. I really hope this lip fits how I want it to fit, because that would be pretty dope. Just mocking it up ever so slightly, you can see that the fitment is a little bit off. I don't think it's gonna be too big of a deal, but as long, I mean, if it hits the ends of the sides, it should be okay. If it doesn't, I don't know really what to do about it. So the fitment isn't perfect by any means. It still looks okay though, so I think I'm still gonna try to put it on. But the only problem is none of these brackets line up either. So it's gonna be a little bit more work than I was expecting to do. This fitment is definitely like pretty off. I fiddled around with it a little bit more, and I kind of made it look a little bit better. But I mean, there's still still mad gaps in there. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. I don't know. I'm really skeptical about drilling into my bumper right now because every single one of these brackets is like completely off. I might just go get some double-sided tape and just mock it up that way because this fitment is super off. Bending the lip around and getting the 2 bolts in. The fitment again is like, it looks good on this side, and then you come to this side and it's a little bit off. But I mean, it looks okay. I guess just flexing it around makes it work. So I guess I'm gonna try to finish this up then. Putting it upside down. 2 little holes for my screws just so I can line it up pretty decently. I've never worked with self-tappers before, so I mean, you just kind of screw it in and it's supposed to, you know, make the hole for you. So this is what it looks like when it's put on, and honestly, after receiving this, it's not the best thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna go see if I have any double-sided tape because I don't want to put more holes into both things now. So when they give you it, there's a bracket already on there to mount to the side holes, which didn't line up. Only one of them kind of did, and I had to like flex the shit out of it to do it. And then the other one's in the middle, and then you're supposed to make your own. And they give you a shit ton of hardware. So if I have double-sided tape, I'm just gonna double-sided tape the rest of this on. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna like put it on like this and see if everything actually like holds together while I'm driving. This is about to be a interesting thing. You know, besides it looking like really cheap and like half falling off, I think what's actually like sticky tape, it's actually gonna look kind of good. I mean, there's mad holes in it right now, right here. I think once it's taped up, it actually might look pretty decent. I mean, I don't know. This fitment is like really bad, and I've never done modification to anything like this before, but I might just take it off. It just doesn't line up at all. Like the one side droops. Everything's fully tightened down, but everything just looks like shit, honestly. I was really excited to have an install for you guys. I was really excited to have a front lip of my car. I'm gonna try to use some painter's tape just to mock it up a little bit more to see if double-sided tape will actually fix it. But it's not looking very likely. It just looks like shit to me. I might actually just go buy a genuine one. This is from Anti-Stock Official. It just looks horrible. Yeah, man, you can just see like all the flex it's having. It's making everything come apart. The fitment, nah, I'm just gonna take this shit off. This looks like shit. I'm gonna hit them up, hopefully they can fix something, give me a refund for this, but this looks like shit. After doing some looking, I found out if I put sticky tape right here and right here, it actually doesn't look too bad. But the only problem is this side. I don't know if you guys can see in there. There's a bracket, so it came with these 2 hard brackets on there, and only one of them kind of lines up to something, and the other one makes no fucking sense at all, and I have no clue why it's there. So if I can somehow bend it out of the way or get rid of it, I could probably get it to work. So yeah, definitely need some decent modification on it. It's a really thick piece of metal though, so I'm not really sure how I'm gonna like bend it or break it off. So this is a really weird angle for me. I guess the moral of the story here is
one thing I didn't really say. So the one side, you could see that it was all fine. So the wing lined up pretty decently with the bumper itself, but the other side was like flexing really weird. And it was because I had to like stretch it out to get those brackets on. So then it was making a big like dip in it, and then that bracket also wasn't making things line up. So even if I did end up getting rid of that bracket, nothing would have lined up still because of the flex that was actually in the lip itself. It was just making a huge bend in it.
Make sure you're buying like genuine parts. This is my first experience of having something that like doesn't fit right. So the only way I can do this is by breaking the bracket off. The only problem is it's like super duper thick metal, and I don't think I can even cut this material. It's like really thick and rubbery. Yeah, so make sure when you guys are buying parts, you guys are buying genuine. So this is a Japanese STI replica of the one that actually comes on the car. Problem is it doesn't fit right, and these brackets were completely off. I have no clue why they're on there. I think I'm just gonna take it off. If I use a lot of tape, yeah, I could probably make it look okay, but even like the little winglets on there, they look ridiculously off. Like they're flexing and everything, and it shouldn't be doing that. The only way I could really fix it is if I like literally like split it in 2, plastic welded it, but I'm not trying to do that. I was hoping it'd be a lot easier of a fitment. I was doing a little bit of modification, but this is just way off. I'm kind of mad that I actually had to smoke holes in the bottom of it now, but it's whatever, I guess. So I'm gonna take it off. I contacted the company to see if I can get a refund. They haven't even answered me back yet. I've never experienced Duraflex before, but I have now, and just like the brackets that were with it just didn't make sense with it, just didn't fit right. So hopefully I can get my money back for it. Don't buy rep parts. Rep parts definitely they definitely don't do good for you. You got to make sure that everything's reputable, everything is insured, everything's gonna like be okay, because sometimes things don't. It's just turning into a fucking life lesson, and it's a stupid lip.
Last thing I really wanted to say, I'm sorry for the quality, this gets low right now, I'm using my laptop to record it. I don't think Anti-Stock Official did anything wrong. It was definitely the manufacturer they got that from. So I'm still gonna keep talking with Anti-Stock Official to see if I can get other products from them, because so far they seem to be helpful. So it's not their fault at all. It's just the manufacturer just had a cheap quality product.
Well, I'm just gonna put my bumper back on, I guess, end the video here. Yeah, it kind of sucks that I couldn't do what I wanted to do today because of fitment issues. There's probably some of you guys saying, oh, you could have made it work. I just don't want to have to heat things and cut things and plastic weld things, and I just don't think that it's possible to fix this one. It just seemed it honestly seemed a little bit too short from width to width, and that's when you would need more plastic in the center there, and then I would have to cover that all up, and it's not something I know how to do or I'm willing to learn how to do right now because I don't have anywhere to do it. Yeah, just comment, like, subscribe. We're almost at 300 for the month, so we are doing a really good job. Keep doing all the fun shit, guys. Do all the fun shit. I also have merch available now. If you go to the_TTR_store, there's a link in there. I have some merch for you guys if you guys are willing to pick it up. Got shirts, hoodies, stickers, so show me some love. Get some stickers and shirts and shit. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Peace out. Keep doing you. Peace.